Namaste, my yogis. What's up? It's Miss Shanti here. We are doing back bends and forward bends today. So please have this sheet in front of you. We're going to use our back bending sequence, and then we're flipping the paper over to do a forward bending sequence. Cool? Great. So to start, we'll do cobra pose. I'm going to turn my mat so I'm facing you. I might be at like a little bit of an angle, but I've found with my these horrible videos that I make that the sound is really bad. So I want to be able to project into the mic on my laptop. So let's start. So yeah, I do have holes in my socks. Happens to the best of us. I'm sure some of you do too. No big deal. I don't judge you. You don't need to judge me for it. So we'll start with cobra. Take your hands to the mat under your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows in. On an inhale, I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the floor and breathe at the same time. You're using such strength in your back here that you might even be able to lift your hands off the floor. Yeah. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take one more breath in and then let it go. Let your hands come down. Give your back a rest. You can let your hips kind of wiggle. Great. The next pose is called locust pose. We'll take our hands, reach them back, and hold them behind our back. Can you do that? If not, that's okay. Just reach back with your hands like this. Cool. So on an inhale, lift head, shoulders, and legs up off the floor. Breathe in your locust. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Take one more breath in, and then release. Turn your head to one side. Take 2 or 3 breaths. All right, next is upward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. That is the Sanskrit. So same as cobra, you start with your hands under your shoulders. I'm going to press my feet into the floor. Press into your feet, press into your hands. Inhale into your upward dog. Let your shoulders come back. Let your head and eyes look upwards towards the sky as you breathe. Feel a big stretch across the front of your body. Take one more breath in. Release all the way down. Turn your head in the other direction and take 2 breaths. Next is bridge. So I'll turn my mat just a little bit so you can still see me. I'm going to be kind of facing you on the side, but I want you to keep your mat facing in the same direction. Okay? So for bridge, we start laying on our back with our hands by our sides and our knees pointing up to the ceiling. Hands press into the floor. Turn your head to face the ceiling. Press into your feet and your shoulders. And inhale, lift your hips up. Interlace your fingers behind you and press the backs of your arms into the floor as you breathe. See if you can take 2 or 3 breaths here. And then release. Take your feet together and your knees open as a little counter pose. I like to take my hands to my belly in between back bends. All right, next is wheel. I'm sure you saw that, right? The last back bend is the hardest back bend. Okay, so if wheel's real hard for you, that's okay. You can do bridge again, but I'd like you to try wheel. See how far you can go. Maybe you do better next time you try it, or maybe this time you actually get it. Who knows, right? Now, I know a lot of you like to fall back into a wheel, or what you guys call bridge in gymnastics. You like to fall back into it. I don't do that. I just go right up from my mat. So I'm pressing my hands on either side of my head, pressing into hands and feet. Lift up, head, shoulders, legs, hips come off the floor. Hi. Good. Try to straighten your arms, reach your chest back, let your head just hang down. Take 2 or 3 breaths here. And then let your head and neck and shoulders come down. Let your spine come down. And let your knees windshield wiper side to side. From here, pull your knees into your chest. Yes, my face is red. Surprise, surprise. And then come up and sit. We're going to turn our paper over for some forward fold poses. And there goes my computer again. Great. It's still recording. Must mean it's over 5 minutes. All right, so legs straight, arms down on either side of you, sit nice and tall, breathe in, and then fold, breathe out. Maybe you hold behind your knees, breathe in, and then fold and your breath out. One more time, breathe in, and fold. Some people like to round all the way forward like this. Back up on your breath in, and we'll do the seated tree pose. So take one foot to your inside leg, tense your fingers, straighten this leg as best you can. You see mine doesn't go all the way straight. That's okay. Sit tall, breathe in, and fold forward as you breathe out. 2 more breaths. Breathe in and out. Last time. Great, breathe in, come back up. Then we'll do the twist. So take that same foot to the outside of your knee, wrap your elbow around your knee, take your fingers behind you. Sit tall on your breath in, so tall your head goes out of the frame. And then breathe out, twist, look over your shoulder. Inhale for length, and exhale for depth. Good, inhale back to center. Exhale, both legs extend out. I'm going to switch directions so you can still see me when I twist. So, tree pose on the second leg. Tense your fingers, sit tall, breathe in, and folding on the breath out. Great. Do it again. Breathe in. And out. Last time. Good. Inhale to come up, and then take your twist. So, hook your elbow around your knee, take your hand behind you, sit tall on your breath in, and twist on your breath out. Try to relax your eyes. Good. Breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out, extend your legs forward, shake them out. 2 more poses. Great. Soles of your feet together, butterfly pose. Hands come to your feet, sit nice and tall on your breath in. Good, breathe out. Come forward. Nice. Do it again, breathe in. And out. 1 more breath. Inhale. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out, take your feet wide. Yeah, for some of us it might be this wide. It doesn't have to be very wide. Tent your fingers, sit tall, breathe in, and fold, breathe out. 2 more breaths. Come up on a breath in. Breathe out. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me. Now, I want you to do this. Take your paper over to your friend's mat. Read the right-hand side column. Maybe one of you could teach the back bends, and then the other one can teach the forward bends. Have fun teaching. Namaste and peace.